Hey guys, welcome to our next video in the tips and tricks series. I have been thinking about this series a lot and what I wanted to do with the next videos. And I thought it would be a good idea to just get back to the basics and start with some really beginner level stuff. So we can really start laying down the foundation to dive into more complex stuff in future videos. So today what I want to do is give you an overview of the Fluent Control software and how it's organized. That will help us lay a foundation for building work tables and writing scripts. So as you can see here, I have my Fluent Control software open. And there's this big open space here. This is where you will be doing all of your editing. I'm going to come back to this section in a minute. What I want to do is start in the upper left-hand corner with the control bar. This is essentially a visual software database of your software. They have it organized into different categories, methods, scripts, maybe you want to get to commands or work tables. And as you can see, as I click a different category, the menu to the right and the menu down below changes. So within commands, there are all of these different groups. They have grouped everything. So let's say I want to find a command specific for my FCA. I'd click on the FCA group, and down below, all of the commands specific to your FCA are listed. And you can drag and drop these into your script. And we'll dive into that later. What I want to do next is pull up an example script. So I'm going to scroll down to the script that I've been working with. And you can either drag and drop into this editing section and it'll pull up the script for you to edit, or you can just double click and these two new windows will pop up. Up top, this is where your script is. This is where you do your script writing. You drag and drop commands from your control bar into your script. Down below, this is our work table editor. It's a 3D rendering of the work table as you have it designed. If you right click and drag your mouse, you can move the work table around to get different views of it. There's a lot to cover with both the work table editor and script writing. We'll dive into those in future videos. Down below, in the left-hand corner, there's this info pad. This basically has all the information related to the work table that you have open. So basically it's listing all of the carriers and labware that I currently have on my work table. If you click on this labware details tab and then maybe click on a specific piece of labware or a carrier on your work table, you'll see that it will provide more information regarding what you've selected. There's also a search bar feature here. You can search for carriers, labware, etc. In future videos, I'll show you how I like to use this. The last window that I really want to point out to you guys today is the Move tool. It's in the upper far right-hand corner, and basically this Move tool provides the exact coordinates of all of your arms on your instrument. Down below here, we have different tabs per arm. So we have FCA, MCA, RGA, and then all of the coordinates are listed here, X, Y, Z, and then for the RGA, we have G and R as well for gripper and rotation. My instrument or my software is not connected to an instrument and my sim is not initialized, so there are no numbers populating here. But when you're working on an instrument, you will see numbers in these coordinates. Up top, we have these two buttons. These are grayed out for me, once again, because I'm not initialized and I'm in sim. But this button will move your arms to the home positions, and then this button here will put the arms in 0G. This Move tool becomes really handy when you're teaching labware or testing your scripts as you're writing them. So you can use this a lot in those scenarios, and we can go over that in future videos as well. And then finally, the last couple things that I want to show you are just two pieces of information that sometimes you just really need to find and you don't know where to look. So the first is down here in the bottom left-hand corner, it says build followed by a bunch of numbers. This is the software version that you're running. So I'm running Fluent Control version 3.3. Down here in the middle, this is where you can find the serial number of your instrument. I'm in simulation mode, so right now it's just showing me the configuration that I have loaded into my software right now. When you're hooked up to your instrument, it will show you the serial number. So if you need to quickly access either the software version or your serial number, this is a good place to look. That is everything that we're going to cover in this video for today. We want to keep these kind of short, but really hit on some key points. If you have any questions, please let us know and stay tuned for future videos. Thanks, guys.